Hello, healthy people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Some mornings you just know it's time for a change. For me, that change started with a glass of lemon water. Just a squeeze of lemon, a splash of water, and a fresh start to my day. It was simple, energizing, and set a positive tone for everything that followed. Sometimes the smallest step leads to the biggest shift. Here's to new habits. Let's see what happens. Why lemons? Because it was simple and manageable. I wasn't about to start a complicated wellness routine. I needed something I could do even half asleep. Squeezing a lemon into water felt approachable, not overwhelming. My main motivation? The dreaded afternoon slump. I wondered if starting my day hydrated could help my energy last longer. The lemon promised better digestion and a vitamin C boost, worth a try. Plus, I'd heard rumors about glowing skin. Who doesn't want that? I was skeptical but curious. In a world of complex health trends, something basic and natural was appealing. Water and lemons can't get simpler. I wanted to see if this age-old remedy had real benefits for a busy, modern life. So I made myself the subject of a 30-day experiment. The challenge was on. My new morning ritual was simple, and that's precisely why it worked so well. I wasn't trying to overhaul my entire life overnight, just introduce one small, manageable change that could have a ripple effect. It was about finding something sustainable, something I could realistically stick with, even on my busiest days. First thing every morning, before even thinking about checking my phone or diving into work, I'd head straight to the kitchen. It was a conscious decision to prioritize my well-being before anything else demanded my attention. I'd grab a favorite glass, something that felt good in my hand, and made the simple act of drinking water feel a little more special. It's amazing how much a small detail like that can influence your overall experience. And squeeze in half a lemon. The fresh scent alone was enough to wake me up a little. I used a hand juicer to get all the juice, ensuring I extracted every last drop of that citrusy goodness. No sad wedges here. I wanted the full flavor and all the potential benefits. I really believe in doing things properly, even the small things. I initially tried warm water, thinking it would be more soothing, but ended up preferring room temperature water for a quicker, more refreshing feel. It just felt easier to drink and more invigorating first thing in the morning. It was perfect for a quick, refreshing drink to kickstart my system. The real key, though, was consistency. It had to be every single day, without fail, even while traveling. That was the only way it was going to work. I'd even pack a lemon if I had to, just to make sure I didn't break the chain. Making it non-negotiable made it automatic, a seamless part of my morning. It became as ingrained in my routine as brushing my teeth, something I didn't even have to think about. After squeezing and stirring the lemon juice into the water, I'd drink it all down in one go, then wait a full 15 minutes before having my coffee or breakfast. That short pause gave my body the time it needed to properly absorb all the potential benefits of the lemon water. I'd often use those 15 minutes to stretch my body, waking up my muscles and getting my blood flowing. Or I'd take the time to plan my day, setting intentions and prioritizing tasks. It quickly became a peaceful, mindful way to start my day, a moment of calm before the storm. It was simple, quick, and surprisingly satisfying, a small act of self-care that made a big difference. And that's all it took to kick off my 30-day challenge, a simple commitment to myself. And it set a positive tone for everything that followed, influencing my choices and my overall mood throughout the day. The first few days, definitely an adjustment. Drinking sour water first thing is a wake-up call, but I got used to it. No miracles in 48 hours, but by the end of week 1, I felt less bloated and more regular. It was a small but real improvement. By week 2, the routine felt normal. Lemon water just tasted like morning. I noticed I was more mindful about drinking water all day, like a domino effect of healthy choices. Surprisingly, waiting for coffee wasn't torture. The lemon water curbed that desperate need. Coffee became a choice, not a necessity. That subtle shift felt empowering. The biggest takeaway? Small changes can ripple through your whole day. My mornings felt calmer and my body felt better. The habit was sticking, and I was curious to see what would happen next. On to week 3. By weeks 3 and 4, the changes became clearer. My energy was steadier. No more brutal afternoon slumps. I felt like I was running on my own fuel, not just caffeine. My skin looked brighter and felt more hydrated. People even commented that I looked more rested. Digestion was the biggest win. Less bloating, more regularity, and a general sense of well-being. It's not glamorous, but when your digestive system is happy, you feel it everywhere. Another surprise. My sweet cravings dropped. Maybe it was the hydration, or maybe the sour reset my palate, but I reached for healthier snacks. I felt more in control of my choices. The benefits were subtle but real. Lemon water didn't change everything, but it made a noticeable difference. And that was enough to keep me going. Sometimes, small shifts add up to big results. And that's exactly what happened. The mental and emotional effects surprised me. Starting my day with a healthy ritual set a positive tone. I felt calmer, more in control, and less rushed. My focus improved. I was more alert and ready to tackle my day. The morning fog lifted faster. It wasn't just the lemon or the water, it was the act of showing up for myself. That small victory boosted my mood and confidence. I realized I could build new habits, and that opened up new possibilities. Consistency created momentum, and that momentum made everything else feel a little easier. Not everything went as planned. There were a few unexpected bumps along the road. It's funny how life throws you curveballs, even when you're trying to be proactive about your health. About 2 weeks in, my teeth felt sensitive because of the lemon acid. I switched to a straw to minimize contact with my teeth and rinsed with water after drinking. Problem solved. The ritual itself became surprisingly important. More than just a way to start my day, it evolved into a grounding practice that I looked forward to. I realized the psychological benefits were as powerful as the physical ones. Explaining my habit to others brought mixed reactions. From, "That's great for your digestion," to "Lemon water will ruin your stomach." I heard it all. I learned to trust what worked for me, regardless of what others thought or said. The biggest surprise? The power of simplicity. By the end of 30 days, I felt better in so many ways. My energy levels were more consistent, my skin looked clearer, and I just felt more vibrant and alive. Sometimes the smallest habits have the biggest impact, and that's a lesson I'll keep. After 30 days, will I keep going? Absolutely. Maybe not every single day, but it's a habit I'll return to. The benefits, better digestion, steadier energy, clearer skin, are too good to ignore. The real lesson? Consistency is powerful. Small, daily actions add up to big results. This wasn't just about lemon water, it was about showing up for myself. I learned to listen to my body and make adjustments as needed. We're all the experts on our own well-being. Improving your life doesn't require a massive overhaul. Sometimes it starts with 1 glass, 1 lemon, and 1 simple choice. That was my lemon water journey. Now, I want to challenge you. Pick one small, healthy habit you've been thinking about and commit to it for 30 days. It could be stretching, swapping soda for water, or reading before bed. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Choose something manageable, something you can stick with. 30 days is long enough to see results, but short enough to feel doable. Write it down, tell a friend, and just start. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start tomorrow. You have the power to create positive change. You are worth the effort, and I want to hear your story. Share what you tried, what you learned, and what surprised you. Your journey could inspire someone else. Let's create a wave of positive change, one small habit at a time. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. So, what will your 30-day challenge be? Let's do this together.